Every time I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I confront people politically, I realize they've never done this before, and they always say, you got to talk to Bill Maher. That's their Mike Tyson. So as you beat them, they go, you should step in the ring with Tyson because that's their God. They're all atheist liberals, but they worship a messiah called Bill Maher. And when you hear him talk, you go, Jesus, you had a team of researchers helping you with all your points, and you still screwed up this badly? Are they all interns? Who are these people? Now, Matt Palumbo is my favorite economist, young man, making his way in the world, a newbie on the scene. And we went over this video that's really popular on Facebook. And the mistakes are just glaring. And the most common mistake with Maher and the Obama idiots is, well, things have been getting better since cave days. So what are you complaining about? It was this when Obama was in office, and it's this now. Ergo, things are better. We're not fighting saber-toothed tigers. He didn't ruin America. That's the best thing you could say about this guy. We didn't break a 100-year record of being slightly better every year. You see this, by the way, with the EPA. They go, the EPA came on board, and the air is cleaner now. What are you complaining about? Yeah, the air was already getting cleaner. Everything's been going at 45 degrees, despite the naysayers. Our problem is that the 45 degrees took a hit. And when the EPA came on, we had already been doing fine before you. It's like when boomers say, well, we invented the black middle class. Actually, blacks were doing okay before you came along, boomers. And in fact, if we compare it to whites, your trajectory sort of seemed to take a hit when you guys came in and helped the blacks. But let's go over this Bill Maher video point by point, because it is shocking what he gets away with. All right, play it.
It seemed to me there was just an amazing conspiracy of delusion.
Look at the big writing, too. That's like what they do for kids' books.
They talked about the world as if it's on fire, and America is in the toilet, and other countries are killing us, and the only debate was whether Obama has ruined America on purpose or by accident.
I'm going to go by accident. Look at the sycophants laughing. They're as bad as the audience.
A version of that, which is basically we have to restore things the way they were. Wait. Let me read some statistics here. Jeb Bush, here's a great one. There's not a place in the world where we're better off today.
Now I've got to defend Jeb Bush. Thanks, Maher.
Okay, you know what? There are things called facts. You can actually measure shit. I know it's not. No, it's
ha ha ha! Facts.
I know facts aren't in the Bible, but can't we use them?
Wait, of course, that's very telling, by the way, that he attacks the Bible and avoids the Quran and the Torah. You know that the whole attack on the Republicans is really attack on Christians. That's a big part of his dig. All right, go ahead. Ha ha! Christians are so stupid.
Read the facts to these people who think we have
they don't believe in dinosaurs.
To the time before Obama.
Don't let them run the country.
These are facts from.
Okay, get ready to pause after each one.
Now. Unemployment 7.2, now down to 5.1.
Okay, I already have a problem with that. I don't think it's down to 5.1. I think it's 4.9, and. The major mistake here is he's forgetting how many people dropped out of the workforce because things were so bad. Disgruntled workers, discouraged workers. The U6 employment rate is where we combine unemployed and discouraged workers, and that's hovering around 10%. Now, unemployment should always be going down. We should always be getting better. And Obama's success rate has been pretty darn bad. Another much more successful way to measure this is to look at recoveries. And if you compare Obama's recovery with the past 10 post-war recoveries, you see he has the worst recovery. You want to see a good recovery? Check out Ronald Reagan. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, no. You'll tire yourselves.
Stop clapping. You'll tire yourselves out. I'm so good.
Gas price, $3.24 down to $2.31.
All right, stop. I don't agree with that either. My estimates are the gas price was as low as $1.86. The average for the previous year was $1.94. And yes, gas has been down recently. This is another thing he does. The chart goes like this, and then it goes down. He zooms in on that one part where it's down and blows that up to be the whole graph. It's the kind of trick kids do. You know when you ask a little kid, like my kids, I'll go, what's 8 times 7? They'll go, what? Oh, me? Oh, you want me to do? Oh, me to do 8 times 7. Oh, that's 56. Buying time. So the reason that gas prices are down is because OPEC flooded the market to wipe out shale producers, to knock out fracking. Fracking is doing real well. I think we get about 80% of our natural gas from fracking. It seems to work okay down in Ohio, is it? I should probably do more research before I say this. But I know in my neighborhood up here in upstate New York, It's got a bad rep thanks to Mark Ruffalo telling us that it's going to destroy the water table and people can light their water on fire. Yes, people could always light their water on fire. It's naturally occurring methane, which is why people frack there in the first place. But anyway, the reason gas prices have gone down is because OPEC is flooding the market and screwing us to the point where no one can make money with fracking. And look at Calgary. It almost got wiped out. These people need sometimes about $100 a barrel to make it cost effective to get oil out of the tar sands. OPEC floods the market to mess with fracking, and now Calgary is Detroit. Thank you for that. And thanks, Obama, because we know how much you hate fracking. Okay, let's keep going.
Percentage of the uninsured, health uninsured, 15% down to 9.2.
Yeah, because you made it illegal not to be insured. In fact, I think that the policy had a 40% success rate by those terms. When Stalin said all the Bolsheviks have to die, he did a really good job. We lost 30 million Bolsheviks. When Mao said we have to wipe out anyone who's hindering the Great Leap Forward, he did a good job. He got 77 million down. If you make it illegal not to have health care, and you only have a 9%, whatever that is, a 7% departure from the rate. What am I talking about here? 6%, 5.8%. When you make something illegal, you're a shitty dictator. All right, what's the next one?
Energy independence. We used to import 11 million barrels of oil a day. Now it's down to 4.5.
Okay, once again, we are back to fracking. Fracking, despite all the attempts to wipe it out, is still going strong. It's still a wonderful way to get gas out of the ground. And there is a small risk. Yes, there's a risk of an air conditioner falling on your head. Everything has risks, but you outweigh them with the benefits. Driving is very dangerous, much more dangerous than anything we talk about, but you get from A to B real fast. 31% of this decline in energy dependence, comes from fracking, a policy Obama opposes. You know, by the way, you know the subtext when they say this, energy independence. They really want you to think of windmills and solar panels. But we know what happened with Solyndra. We know what happens with your solar panels. It was our guys who got us energy independent, not you. All right, go ahead.
Pregnancy, 40.2 births per thousand, 26.5 now.
Stop that. Teen births have been going down since the 50s. I don't know how much you glorifying abortion has to do with this particular phase in the process, but just like lifespan and income and everything has been going up at a 45-degree angle, teen pregnancy has been doing the exact opposite because it's another sign of affluence. Okay, keep going.
Iran, centrifuges, 19,000, now they can have under 6,000.
Yes, he made Iran safer. Tell that to an Israeli. Keep going.
GDP growth went up from minus 0.3% to 3.7%.
Stop again. The GDP growth under George W. Bush, who wasn't incompetent, by the way. He did not spend the way we asked him to spend. He was not a fiscal conservative. He was a drunken sailor on a shopping spree. We were much happier with Clinton's spending, to be honest. I'm not proud of George W. Bush, and I did not like his open borders. But you started this with Jeb, so.
The Dow Jones, 10,365 to 16,384. So
again, Dow Jones, same trajectory. Even if you invested money right before the Great Depression, if you could just wait it out, you would have made your money back. There are individual dips. We had oil crises. We had the real estate collapse. We've had all kinds of recessions. But if you pull back and look at the graph, zip, yes, America keeps getting better. We realize that, Bill. But we want it to get as better as it should. Okay? If you date a girl who has diarrhea, and then we come in about 6 months later and she's depressed with no diarrhea, we're not impressed. Diarrhea only lasts a few days. We want the woman to be as happy as she can be with you. And right now, this bitch is miserable. All right, let's go back. By the way, sorry, just one more thing with the Dow Jones. It was artificially low when Obama came in because he came in the year of a very, very deep recession. A recession that people have often compared to the Great Depression. Right,
restore the old numbers?
No.
Woo! So that logical fallacy is the crux of his argument and has everyone cheering hysterically because it's in California where people are stupid and they basically are just like young babysitters who base all of their political beliefs on their emotions. We don't want to restore the economy to what it was in 2008. Who the hell would ever say, I want the economy to be where it was 7, 8 years ago? That doesn't make any sense. Once again, the Gargamel that you've created who kills Smurfs for no reason doesn't exist. We want America and the West to get back to pride. We want it to get back to free market. We want Calgary to be able to fight with oil sands without being thwarted by OPEC. We want immigration to get to what it is for every other country. Mexico's torturing illegal aliens right now. Why do we have to have 50 million illegals? We don't want this love of Islam to lead to another Germany. We want Islamophobia to be at a normal level. We want America to be proud again. We like the nuclear family. We like tradition. And you have thrown out the baby with the bathwater. When Donald Trump says he wants America to be great again, what he's really saying is we are sick of being ashamed, we are sick of apologizing, and we are sick of looking to the government to solve our problems. Leave us alone. We got this.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.